All right. This is game number 45, Game & Watch Mario Bros. Starting now. Released before the arcade Mario Bros. By only like a week. All right, let's look at this. So we've got an up for Luigi and an up and down for Luigi and up and down for Mario. Let's make the screen different. This one might fit better on a screen. I don't know. We'll see. Backgrounds only. Whoa. Adjust my screens. This is a lot of dead space. Oh well. That text is tiny for you guys, but that's okay. I do want to change my inputs. It's probably going to be those ones that I don't like that they always pick. Yeah, I prefer O, L, and W, S. All right. It's the clock. It's just Mario. Wait. Is this Luigi's first appearance? Or are they just both Mario? Wait, are these the two Marios from Donkey Kong Jr.? Who knows? No, wait, did it say... Hang on. Now I want to look back. Did it say Luigi? It said Luigi. This is the first game with Luigi. Well, look at that. Hi, Luigi. Welcome. So this one's interesting. It's actually all about timing, kind of like the more classic ones, but with a bit more complicated of a layout. And yes, it gets more exciting. Time it goes to the center. This seems like a really inefficient machine that it requires humans, like, just to move it along the conveyor belt like this. All packaged up and ready to go. What gets me the most on this is that they're only on that first conveyor belt for, like, a tiny bit. So the biggest thing I remember that would get me from this would be the ones that suddenly pop out at the start when I wasn't ready for them. I want to double check I haven't goofed something. If this is Luigi's first appearance, you could probably look up if you look at Luigi, what his first game was. Goofed up my date somewhere. There it is down there. It came really fast. You have to be ready for it. Okay, this is easy. So it's these two and then the next one. Or that's pretty easy. Because the order stays the same across the whole conveyor belt. So it's first these bottom two, then it's the next one. Luigi's first appearance is in Mario Bros. For the Game & Watch. Wow, I did not know that. Learn something new with this challenge every day. Where they're going to pull a one between. Oh. I think the shipment's about it. Oh no, I think I have to do one more. What are they building? Video games? Don't look like video games. I thought Mario was a carpenter. Goes from a carpenter to a factory worker to a plumber. Because Mario Bros. For the arcade is plumber, right? Shipment has been sent. Break time. Get back to work. I remember that. The boss comes out and yells at you. I'm really annoyed. You guys can't see it, but I accidentally left my timer on my screen. It's like covering a part of it. Nothing where the gameplay is, thankfully, but it's too annoying to fix it while playing. I had the emulator like eats your mouse. I had to push the Windows key to get it out of it. Oh, I almost missed it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's gonna get me. Oh! Almost missed it again. I think there is like it hangs on the edge for a bit, and you can go to it late, which is nice. It's not super strict about the timing. Luigi's looking a little less green than I remember. I might do something really weird next time, because my hand still feels a little bit uncomfortable. Actually, I think I can get away with an up and down for Luigi on this one. I think I'll do that for Game Mode B, rather than O and L. So which one's Mario and which one's Luigi? They look exactly the same. Actually, didn't it say Luigi was on the right? You're gonna pull one at the beginning, aren't you? Not yet. This one so far, and maybe just because it's the easier difficulty, feels a tad bit slow. Obviously, it'll get harder, but I still don't like the ones quite as much that start off kind of slower. This one also doesn't feel like... Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. For the timing. It almost doesn't feel like the multi-screen is necessary. Like, you could cut out all this junk on the left and right, which, sure, you missed the car and stuff like that, but I feel like you could essentially capture the same game in one screen. You gotta wonder just internally what was the process behind them deciding to name them both Mario Bros, but make them so different. Were those teams even hardly communicating with each other? Shipment is complete. What's hard about going vertically, I think I've seen this down on my keyboard. What's hard about going vertically with my right hand is that keyboards are slanted. To go kind of have the lower one on the right and the upper one on the left. So my right hand has to twist more than my left hand does. Oh. So maybe I should do... I could also do a bottom to top one to fix that. Like K and M or something like that. That would cause me not have to turn my hand. I like how I just chucked the packages onto the car too, or the truck. What the... Oh. Excuse me. Man, with some of those arcade games bumped later, like Popeye and Donkey Kong 3, I'm gonna hit the NES even sooner now. I'm gonna have to stop and figure out what to do. I haven't set up my yeah, you missed it too. This is Luigi's very first appearance. They call him Luigi and everything. Get back to yeah, Game & Watch Mario Bros. Is nothing like the arcade. And this came out before the arcade Mario Bros. One's a little slow. Oh! That was really bad. I just moved too early. I didn't even, like... It wasn't like I did anything... My brain didn't do anything wrong. Well, I guess it was still kind of my brain. I didn't, like, get the order wrong, you know? What was next? Some of these I feel like you could really take advantage of second person to make them a lot easier. A lot of these multi-screen ones. Okay, this is suddenly getting way harder. Oh, hey, I got to 300 and lost my miss. Nice. I don't get the bonus points, though, which... Those are key to getting high scores on this. Or to getting really high scores. Because that's so many more points if you can get double. So I think you get double all the way until you... die. Again. So perfect execution is really important to getting really high scores. Like, way higher scores than I'm going for. I took my hands off. I was gonna take a sip of a drink, but no rest. I gotta work all day. You saw what happens when we try to take the break. Actually, I could probably get away with taking a swig when I fill up the truck. What's also weird is that it's a little bit hard for me to sometimes know which way they're going when there's a lot at one screen. I'm like, well, where are they all going next? You can kind of tell based on how long the conveyor belt is, if it's a left or right facing one, but or odd or even. Meh. Oh, shoot. Get back to work. Dang it. That seemed like... I don't know if I just didn't start going down fast enough. Doesn't seem very well designed. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Why does a factory using conveyor belts just require dudes to move it up the conveyor belt? I can understand some places where there's like a bunch of different machines and you need people to transport from one machine to the next. Which is sort of seems like is what they're going for here. But it really feels like these conveyor belts should be able to just have an elevator on them or something and come up to the next one. I didn't work in the actual factory, but when I was at the semiconductor place, they had to have people in there moving them. But the machines required you to, I think, put the wafers in pretty precisely and stuff like that. So I don't know if they could have trusted a fully automated system, at least not with probably the budget they had. Got that order wrong. That was so funny. Did I ever tell you this? I was working there, obviously, as a software engineer for an internship. But they had us go through just so that we had a better idea of what's actually going on in the manufacturing, in the fab as they called it. Oh, I just didn't see that for some reason. They had us go through the training that they make their factory employees go through. And they didn't really communicate to us when we first got there why we were taking that training. So at first I was like, am I even going to be programming? Am I just going to be bussing wafers around? I was really confused. It was like a week. Wow, I like lost control of this. Maybe I'm getting too distracted. Oh, well, that is game mode 8. I thought that was getting just harder. Let's hope B is a little bit faster. I don't know if it will be, though. Oh, yeah, I was going to change my controls. Let's go back to just doing up and down for this. And next time I will do a lower one, like K and M, or even L and comma. All right, game mode B. Luigi's getting excited over there. He's got too much energy, had too much coffee this morning. Somebody calm that man down. He's going to cause an accident. At Clement section right there was one guy whose job was watching conveyor belt and taking some things from it and putting on another conveyor belt. Oh, Luigi's on the left. So there was someone whose job was just to bust things from one conveyor to the other. Why can't you just build a conveyor, like, attachment that moves it? I get that they probably sell the machines all separately, and that's probably what it has to do with. It just seems like... Like, they probably, each machine, it probably comes with its own belt to some degree to do something, and it's not like they're all going to have all the different types of machines that the products go through. Oh, so he was sorting them. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, don't have some sort of sorting machine. Oh, why did I think that was not... I had to... It's just such an interesting mix, because, like, in theory, a factory thing like this could be completely automated, or even some of the places that we've worked at that we're talking about. But at some level, it's just not worth it for them, either because the machinery doesn't exist to fully automate everything, certain parts of it, or it's just cheaper at some point just to have people still doing it. I don't know. A lot going on. This is definitely starting off way more complex than A, which is good for when it's more complex. Like, I'm sure you could come up with a way to sort boxes from bins, unless they were also different. I don't know. Probably some way. But that would probably be a whole complex, expensive machine that either isn't worth purchasing or isn't worth designing to begin with. Like, there's not enough of a market for someone to make this complicated machine that could figure out the difference between a plastic bin and an empty box. Start me off simple this time. Oh, why did I go back down? Why did I think I was done? I looked away even. Man, that was so dumb. Bad loss. Life lost. That was like a life lost due to boredom. I wasn't paying enough attention because I was losing interest. And my headset has died again because... Try to fix it at my next break. No! I didn't see that, man. Sorry if it's getting picked up in the mic a little bit. I failed before 300. I've done this before. I made it on the... Or, like, I'm not gonna feel bad stopping now. I think I'm just gonna stop. I beat it on A mode. Good enough for me. Game complete.